Can I, should I play the key? Absolutely. Bilkul.
मनमंदिरा ते जाने मनमंदिरा ते जाने उधरों नघे साजका मन मंदिरा. I don't know this
Beautiful,
is in Marathi.
beautiful. Thank you so
So
much.
I am not sure about the lyrics.
No, this was done for the benefit of my wife, who's not with us in this audience today, but she's listened to that reel at least 10 times more than I have. And I wanted to go back home to say you missed it because I asked Shreyaji to sing and she sang it just for me. And this is why you should not miss these events.
But I love her for just being so much in love with the reels. So even though she missed this event, I will love to meet her
Definitely.
soon.
So I believe there's something fantastic coming up for Chennai's music lovers on the 1st of March, and that's part of this grand tour that's happening. And for those of you who haven't already, please go and make sure that you tell everybody that you know. And she's going to be performing live in concert at YMCA on the 1st of March. So anything special that we can look forward to in that particular concert?
So I have a long history with Chennai, a long association with this place. So many recordings, so many beautiful songs for over 20 years. It's as long as my Hindi film career, Tamil started right parallelly. And I have so many beautiful songs, so many wonderful association with this industry, the composers that I've worked with. And so I'm really looking forward to performing in Chennai because 2 years ago I came here, performed, and I received a lot of love. And I feel very blessed that there are such genuine music lovers and fans here who are not here for FOMO, fear of missing out. Oh, there is something fun happening, so I should be there. They are there for the love of music. That's what Chennai, stands a little different from the rest of the country or the world. There are just pure music lovers, and there are so many usually musicians and singers in my audience when I come here. So the last concert, I felt like I sang everything, but there was all a little bit like unfinished. Like I have to come back and do something, and I kept getting a lot of messages from fans. So since we started our All Hearts tour, and I don't know how many cities we have already covered, it's nearing 50. And we had to include Chennai in this because in this one we have really scaled up. We have done so much musically, and it's an experience also, like not just audio experience, it's a visually very beautifully curated experience. So we wanted to do it in Chennai. So I'm so excited, and I hope that all of you come on the 1st of March. And I will be doing all my hits, Hindi and Tamil. And I would be very happy if you request something. I will definitely include it in the set list because there is some time still. It's 1st of March.
Wow. Okay. We will send you as many WhatsApps as we can. By the way, for her, for saying this, the word Tamil as Tamil, can I have a special round of applause?
Thank you.
So now back to a serious question. I mean, of course, your concert is a serious question, but this is something I've been meaning to ask you, ma'am. So if it's okay, can I just have a keyboard here? I just want to, this is going to be a very interesting kind of set of questions for you. I'll just play the first line, and I want you to talk about that particular composer that you worked with. And these are some of yours. Of course, she'll sing, right? But that is up to her. But I'll play, 100%. So
Okay.
This is becoming like an Ellen show, where we just suddenly get these props and all these very interesting things. See, we come prepared. We are Chennai. We are very always prepared for these kinds of situations. But while they're setting up, this is one question I wanted to ask you about your own, that moment for you when you won the talent hunt, and I believe you were 14 when that happened.
Okay, you're talking about Saregama, I'm
Saregama.
sure. I came in Saregama multiple times. Once as a 10-year-old, once as an 11-year-old, 13-year-old, and 14-year-old. It started early. I was a kid.
And that moment which transformed things for you, right? So I'm just trying to take you back to that moment. And then I think Sanjay ji had you sing for his film. How was that as a 14, 15-year-old? Because one of the conversations that many of us are having is, child prodigies. And when you're young and, that much of recognition and fame comes your way. How did that feel like for you? How was that experience? How, when you look back?
I think I was very unaware of what is happening. And it is still not sunk in. I think also one big advantage for me is my family is very grounded. And they are very, they always kept my mind in the right order, what you should be thinking, what you should be prioritizing in life. And for me, every moment that has happened in my life, I've only felt gratitude and nothing else. So it was very easy for me to be in a journey like this. I never felt overwhelmed ever because everything is transient and everything is in the moment. And I'm just enjoying what I'm getting. And most of what I'm getting is love and knowledge and getting to be in company of the greats. So it was not so tough.
The reason, ma'am, that I asked you is that, you are seeing so much of brilliant children emerging. You are, all the shows that you are judging, for example, and we see so many of them are, I'll use this term, they're ridiculously talented, right? Their size is like, there's itni choti and, the singing like.
An ustad.
But there's also, this is a different zamana, right? There's so much of social media, so much of exposure happening to them. Do you think it's a good thing that these children are getting, that much fame that early at a time when social media is creating so many problems, for that kind of exposure? What is your sense for that? And many of them, it's also happening that many of them are famous for that season, and then uske baad, we don't know what's going on,
Yeah, I would say there is a lot of truth to it, but we try to, apart from just being the judge on that day, there's a little bit more extended mentorship we try to continue giving them. Apart from just being a musician, it is very important to be in the right mindset. And I can only tell what I have done in my life and what worked and what works and how to stay happy and not just chase success, just be in this journey because it's never going to be like even if you get everyone is chasing that one film song, right? Just one big song. Even if you get that one big song, it's not like the end of it. Iske baad aapko mehnat nahi karni. There's hard work. There is a constant need to keep learning, reinventing. It is never ending. So I, as a panelist there, as a jury or judge, I tried to tell them through whatever I have understood about this life. But it's also up to them and the families. So it's not about just the child. It's always about the mother and the father. If they're around, they need to tell their kids to not get so anxious about being popular.
Fame.
Yeah, music is such a spiritual journey. It's not just about today, tomorrow. I need to be a pop star. I need to be famous, make a lot of money. the moment anyone has ever done that, they have actually faced failure.
Yeah.
So that is the only learning, and we try to tell them through our words. And it is a tough journey.
It is.
There are ocean of great musicians, ocean of great talent. How do you shine from that?
And the related question before I go into my rapid fire with you is, and Instagram, for example, or any of these social media platforms, you're seeing all these people putting up reels, right? And they're putting up reels of your songs, they're putting up reels of what. And some of it sounds nice. We don't know whether it's authentic or they've used some kind of auto-tune or something, or Melodyne to do it. And what is happening, and this is a lot of, trained musicians, people who've been in that journey, are also beginning to feel very, disheartened, disillusioned, ki kya ho raha hai, right? So, would you agree that music is it's a journey, it doesn't, like you said, it doesn't start and end with that one performance, one award or whatever. So what is your take on that? How do you, when people talk to you about this young musicians especially, what's the advice you give them?
I agree. There is a lot of confusion at this moment amongst the aspiring musicians, singers, and anybody who is pursuing music with so much love. In fact, when we see that there are such wonderful performers in our show itself, our worry is also that actually the songs that are finally being loved by a lot of people are sung by actually very inferior, raw,
Right.
not very trained, it may not be very essential, but
Right.
not great musicians. They're not there, but still there is a lot of hype. So, but should that discourage a person to learn and be good at what they love doing? I don't think so. But what kind of happens after a point is the moment that glory is for one song, but the moment you have created a fan base and they love you for that one song or one big moment of your life and they want to hear you live, पोल खुल जाती है.
Correct. I agree.
So I think there should be that one fear somewhere in any artist that, okay, one day when I am there on stage and when I am loved by so many people, I should not be disappointing them when I am there on, that's why performance is a very different art. And Instagram, auto-tune, Melodyne, there are so many new applications with softwares which do that job for you. That can take care of that one moment for your life, but what about the rest of the journey?
Absolutely. So what they didn't know while we were talking is that I've set up the quiz for them, not for you. And it's based on your music, so we'll see. Okay? I'll play the line. You'll all have to sing that line because you know the song. If you sing it correctly, I will talk to her about that song and maybe she will hum it correctly. So let's see.
Smart.
Okay, so I'll play the first line, which everybody can sing. Let me play it properly. Give me a second.
मुनबे Acha, can you all give me a little vocals
We need to elevate, empower and engage.
My vocal.
Okay? Where is Divya? Am I saying the words correctly? Okay. So we'll do...
tried our best with you. It's okay. That's why you are Ficci Flow and I'm not. You guys are best at what you do. The lyrics go like this, and the tune goes like this. Munbe va in anbe va, one va uire va. Munbe va in anbe va, pu pu vai pu pu va. Na na கேட்டேன் என்னை நானே நானியா நெஞ்சம் சொன்னதே முன்பே வா என் அன்பே வா உனே வா உயிரே வா முன்பே வா என் அன்பே வா பூ பூவாய் பூ பூவா.
Very bad Ficci Flow. Or should I say very smart Ficci Flow?
Smart, no.
100%.
100%.
100%. So, ma'am, your experience of working with the one and only AR sir.
Rahman sir, God, divine. Not just for his music, the person that he is, the aura that he has, the way he works. There's always something to learn from him. Of course, when I sang first time in his studio in Panchatan and met him, I was a little starstruck, and I continue to be that. It's never easy to be a little casual in front of him. He tries to be all cool nowadays. He's God level, so he has that impact on all of us. But I feel his music has impacted generations, and it will continue to, because he has he's a direct, I feel he's got a direct Wi-Fi connection with the Almighty.
6G.
Yeah, some special data
Special
plan
spectrum.
he has.
Absolutely. Thank you so much. And
Absolutely.
I mean, recently you sang this song, you don't have to sing it. I'm going to test them. Whoever gets this song correctly, I'll sponsor their ticket for this concert of yours. Okay?
Okay. No one will know.
See, I am smart. आपको ना मेरे हेयर स्टाइल देख के ही पता चलना चलेगा कि मैं तो बहुत स्मार्ट हूँ, बहुत सोचता हूँ. Because I knew looking at this audience that they may not know this song. Okay, so did anybody get it? Yeah, that doesn't sound like a Ficci Flow member.
Clearly not a woman also.
That's what. That is Mayava Toiva from this fantastic film. And I have to say, when Parthiban sir, so you were coming on screen, he got me to play it live. So, and that's when I was like, this is gorgeous. This is absolutely gorgeous. So, nobody got the ticket. Ficci Flow member only, sorry. Okay? No.
अरे?
We are getting there.
अरे?
We are getting there.
ऐसे थोड़ी कॉन्सर्ट में कौन आएगा फिर?
Chennai
Excuse me?
concert, I will have to give Tamil clue first. Okay. Now I am going to give you this song, and all the people who said Hindi, put up your hand. Ma'am, please see the number of hands which are up. All of you keep your hands up because you're going to sing this song with me. Oh my God.
नदी से मैंने पूछा अच्छा इठला के चलदी कहाँ दूर तेरे पी का घर है बलखा के चलदी कहाँ थोड़ा वो घबराई थोड़ा सा शर्माई उछली यहाँ से वहाँ सागर से मिलने का उसका तो सपना था मेरी ही तरह पिया पिया पियू बोले पिया बोले क्या ये बोले जानू ना हाँ जिया डोले हौले हौले क्यों ये डोले जानू ना Okay, so this song is truly very special. What देना मेरे को देना खुशबू lyrics. अच्छा, thanks. I love you so much. See, women power. That girl, खुशबू, इसके बिना मेरा कुछ होता ही नहीं है. If girls stick around and do things together, we can conquer the world.
Divya Abhishek, I believe the show is over. Ficci flow message, empower, elevate, engage, everything Shreyaji's just said. But I have to say, for everybody who sang Hindi, I finished playing. Great advantage of the piano, it plays every language. But no ma'am, before we go to Maiva Tuiva.
This song I'll sing, I finally found the lyrics. Little bit of this, why this is such an important song is this is Rahman sir's composition. Any song that is composed by him is divine and not just beautiful, it's divine. Let's end on that note. That's the perfect adjective. And this also got my 5th National Award recently. For this song I got it and I feel very honored. It's a very beautiful film, very different film. So आप थोड़ा सुर दे ही दीजिए पता नहीं आपकी मर्जी any scale is fine.
This is why I wanted everybody to hear it. It's a beautiful song. So she's being such a rock star on stage today that you had better buy tickets to the 1st of March show at YMCA. Don't miss it.
क्या बात है? You are a very good ad voice also.
Always background music, keyboardist, instrumentalists, we know how to mimic that exactly because the voiceover artist will not come on time, so we will do it.
क्या बात?
Ma'am, so I wanted to ask you about Piyu Bole. I think that was also an important song in your trajectory, na? I mean, it's
a lot of such first song with each of these composers. Right. Then my world opened to a beautiful set of people. See, Devdas was a world. Sanjay Leela Bhansali ji. Working with him is like a master class every time. Then the team of music director like Ismail Darbarji, all his assistants, all the best of the live musicians we recorded. I just shot an episode of Idol with Kavita Krishnamurti ji yesterday, and we were just remembering how wonderful that time was. We were recording these songs together, standing next to each other, recording Dola Re Dola, and these moments will never come back. Times are changing so fast, and to sing with the stalwarts like that. So Devdas was one of those times. Then came the world of Vidhu Vinod Chopra, and I met Shantanu Moitra, the composer of that film, and we continued to do many songs together. So Piyu Bole is one of the first songs that we did. Yahan was another film which I did for Shujit Sarkarji and Shantanu. So Piyu Bole was a beautiful experience because that opened a very different storytelling, a very different kind of narrative, a way of working. Music was much more organic and more rooted in folk, and Piyu Bole has a little Rabindra Sangeet's influence also. So it was trying to mimic the time of Bengal of that era, so hence the influence. And Pradeep Sarkarji, who was the director of the film. So I remember he taught me those expressions, you know, like Piyu Bole, this hasi. It was not natural for me to just laugh in a song. It took practice to get such, very pronounced expressions in songs. It was tough because I was very young and I didn't understand what is expression. So I was slowly understanding this bhav kitna important hota hai gaane mein. It's not just about sur and voice quality. There is also expression because it's for cinema. That actress has to lip sync it. And then Vidya Balan's debut happened and we did not know who Vidya Balan is, how wonderful she is as an actress, and how perfect it suited the situation, her lip sync, her enactment of that song. Pradeep Sarkarji used to sit in a corner, keep making sketches of each frame of how that song or the film is going to look. He would sketch with his hand, with a pencil, every frame of that film and sit and just ideate and come and keep saying, Shreya, can you do this little? I want a giggle. There's a flirty moment, there's a love that is it's very young. So these things I learned. And every film has taught me a lot of things. And Shantanu Da's time, the bonding with him, the friendship, the kind of music we've done together is loved by a lot of people. Yeah.
Because you said it, I'm just wondering again. This This is turning out more to be Shreya Ghoshal is moderating and I'm the one who's... I'm just joking because people have started looking into their phones, so we have to give them a phony joke.
Phony jokes. We have to crack phony jokes.
So here's the... each of these songs have been milestone songs in your... at least for us as listeners, which is why I'm asking you. So the last one in that series for me... again, a very, very important song for you, I'm sure, because your voice sounded so different in this, which is...
Yeah, you want me to sing that?
No, but I wanted to... How did you manage? Do you want to sing that?
No, not now.
No, I won't...
Come to the show, you all.
No.
There I will be in a very different avatar, you know that? Not such a sober, sitting like this. वो तो होने नहीं वाला है.
So, in fact, that would have been a challenge, right? I mean, that was a very different throw of your voice, a very different texture of your voice. How was that experience for you?
I think 5-6 cups of coffee down and I sang this song and I went all out. I have to say, Ajay Atul, the composers who took this challenge on themselves. I don't know how they thought of me for this song, but I I am so glad they thought of this because it let me find a very new facet of my own. And why should a girl not have fun? You know, why do we have to be sticking to the norms? We are allowed to have fun and express ourselves in every different way possible. So I think I got to explore that about me through this song, and that opened a couple of, see, there were a couple of milestone songs where I kind of understood how I can sound in different ways. Like for example, Jadoo Hai Nasha Hai, all of that initial years of songs were different. Piyu Bole, Meetha Gana Hai, sweet, melodious. Ye Ishq Hai, for example. There I found another different throw of my voice, and I started singing a little differently. So now I could approach, if it's a very quirky, electronic, fun song, how I will find my tonality there is where I discovered that. Barsore, for example, was all fun because it was very collaborative. It was very abandonment in the song. There was singing, there was fun, it was going everywhere. But when I came to Chikni Chameli, there I found a completely different me. Voice to chodi dijiye. I'm laughing, I'm cracking jokes in the song. A lot of things were not kept. Could not be. I think there was a lot which was captured in the recording. They had to, because it's a song format. We had a lot of fun. So there's one laugh where it was just a laugh because I was having fun. It was not because I intended to laugh at that place. And चिकनी चमेली छुप के अकेली पौआ चढ़ा के आई आए चिकनी चमेली छुप के अकेली पौआ चढ़ा के आई. So this khatka is a very loudy style of singing. So I found inspiration in that song to do that because it was originally a Marathi song, which was done for the film in a very different context, but I had a blast.
No, just amazing. I mean, I think the way she just sang that. Sorry, this is again me pushing this as much as I can, right? But
अपना घर ही है. अब तो मैं now I'm feeling घरेलू. Having fun.
Excellent. So I'm so glad and relieved. Because I've been checking my WhatsApp to see if anybody here is saying you're going a little over the limit, stop it. So far, nobody has said it. So this is my closing with you from my part of the conversation, which is there's so much being spoken about on gender equity, on gender equality, on women being empowered. And there's still, I don't think we are even anywhere beyond the superficial level of saying these kinds. I think we say these things and then we step out of these rooms and then it's back to square one. I know that you're somebody who's a real champion for this. You really, really believe that the equity and equality issue needs to have a lot more center focus. I just wanted to ask you for your thoughts on all of this.
Growing up, I never knew what is gender bias because I come from a family where my mom, dad gave me equal amount of freedom of choice and of thought, what you want to do in life, just like my brother. And it was never a question. It would never cross my mind. And it didn't even cross my mind when I was singing initially in my earlier years. And because this was never something which occurred to me. Okay, there is a bias. It never occurred to me because I was busy doing what I was doing. But slowly, slowly, as I started seeing that this industry is really lopsided, is where I started feeling that if there is a change that you need to bring, it has to start from home. It has to start from me. And maybe then I can say things with, proudly, okay, if I have to somewhere make a statement that you need to do this because this is the right thing to do. How do I do that? If I'm in a position of power today, I can do certain things which will allow a person to think, okay, it's if she's asking for these demands because she feels this is her right, then let's start with her. Maybe this will trickle down somewhere in the next artist who is coming, who is a woman. If I'm asking for a certain pay, for example, it's my right. It's not because I'm at what level I am, but I feel that there is a little disparity when it's a male singer and a female singer. There's always those kind of things that we see. Also, the number of songs that happen in today's industry is so lopsided. You go in your playlist, you listen to your favorite songs, you will probably see about 80% being all male songs and maybe only 10-20% are female songs. It's that lopsided. So we really have to take baby steps and do something about it. And even me talking about it right now, speaking about it, is probably making some flutters somewhere, some waves. So it is important to even discuss and say these things. And saying no to a lot of work when I feel that it is setting a wrong example. I say no very confidently because I can now. I couldn't have done it maybe 10 years ago. Now I can. So this will probably bring some change. So I do feel very strongly about it, not just in music industry, but everywhere. India has a lot of change still to bring.
I think that was very beautifully articulated. It's a deeper topic for sure.
Yeah. Not for today fully.
Yeah, I think so. But at this stage, I'd like to remind you all on the 1st of March at YMCA, we're going to have Shreya Ghoshal in concert as part of the All Hearts tour. Don't miss it.
I love how his voice changes, body language changes. I love you, sir.
So I'll probably now throw it open to maybe just a couple of questions that I know Ficci Flow members might have, because I think it's gone a little over time. We had a late start, so if there are people ready with a couple of questions, we could do that. Until people decide to ask the question, I'll do. I think basically what I'll do is, like, we used to play these games, right? So like, what is that? I forget the name of the game, the magical chairs. So what I'll do is I'll keep playing, and when I stop, somebody can get up and ask the question. We have the questions.
So,
hi Shreya.
Hi ma'am.
Your voice is magical, needless to say. What's your most requested song? And please sing 2 lines for us. Please.
Most requested. What would you like to listen? अच्छा ठीक है. तो फिर वही requested है most.
Okay, so I'm going to stop. Sorry, as the moderator, I have to play a slightly headmastery role here and say that questions are questions. Questions are not requests for songs, because songs are on the 1st of March at the concert. Where is Nasif? I have done my job correctly. I deserve to be appreciated for this.
Thank you. You are so, oh my God. This is the best time. But I can never say no to a request. That is also one of the things that I am like that.
Okay, very well done. Now I look like the bad guy. But...
है कोई तो वजह जो जीने का मजा यूं आने लगा. ये हवाओं में है क्या थोड़ा सा जो नशा यूं छाने लगा. पूछो ना पूछो मुझे क्या हुआ है तेरी राहों में आकर. पूछो ना पूछो मुझे क्या मिलेगा तेरी बाहों में आकर. ये इश्क हाय जन्नत दिखाए. हाँ ये इश्क हाय बैठे बिठाए जन्नत दिखाए. हाँ. Thank you so much.
Hi Shreya, your journey with our maestro Ilayaraja, and what is your favorite song of his?
Hey, please sing it. No?
Everything, please sing it.
Raja says so many great songs, but my working with him also has been such a special time of my life. Just recording songs for him, I've learnt a lot. I have recorded songs like this. He's sitting here, I'm recording on the mic. Can you see? What a blessing and what a privilege that I've had. So one of the songs that I absolutely loved recording for him, and I think it's one of the very first songs that I did, which was for the Virumandi, that film. Can you guess? Yeah. Again, see, आपने रिक्वेस्ट की भी नहीं है, आपने की, लेकिन मैं तो गाना शुरू कर देती हूँ. प्रॉब्लम तो यही है मेरा. உன்னை விட இந்த உலகத்தில் உசந்தது ஒண்ணுமில்ல, ஒண்ணுமில்ல. உன்னை விட இந்த உலகத்தில் உசந்தது ஒண்ணுமில்ல, ஒண்ணுமில்ல. வாக்குப்பட கடிச்சா விருமாண்டி, சாட்சி சொல்ல சந்திர வருவாண்டி, சாந்தி சனம் எல்லாம் அவன் தாண்டி, கேட்ட வரம் உடனே தந்தாண்டி. என்னை விட உன்னை சரி வர புரிஞ்சுக்க யாருமில்ல, எவருமில்ல. உன்னை விட. थैंक यू सर. इलयराजा सर के बारे में बात करने के लिए ना, आई डोंट हैव वर्ड्स. दैट इज़ व्हाट हैपन्स व्हेन यू टॉक अबाउट अ माइस्ट्रो लाइक हिम. सच फिनोमिना हैपन इन thousands of years. I think, you know, there is only one Ilayaraja sir, and nobody can touch. He's miles ahead. The way he works, oh my God, you have seen him work. I have seen him work in his Prasad studio little room where he sits and does his music. He comes up with a tune along with the arrangement of the whole song to the bass line. He writes the whole song in one go within 5 to 10 minutes. A whole composition is ready. He can imagine every piano bit to what the flute is going to play, to the guitar notes, to the bass line, how the voice should sound, the lines, the lyrics. Sometimes he has a lot of contribution to even his lyrics, and it happens within, like, just like that. He's one in millions, one in a millennial.
Ma'am, I have to say this again. Your Tamil is so fantastic when you sing. It's just really, really beautiful. I think we'll take the last question and then wrap this up, if that's okay. Yes, ma'am.
Hi, Shreya.
Hi, ma'am.
You have us all drooling here. We can't speak. I think we just want to use the musical tone with you. I just want to ask you something. It's like your entire musical journey that you've gone through in the past years. Is there any particular musical composer that has had a great impact on you? And if so, can you share a recording experience with any legendary musical composer? The other question I have for you is, what do you do on a daily basis to maintain this magical voice of yours? Is there any routine you follow? Because all of us have these hoarse throats and hoarse voices. Is there anything you follow to maintain your beautiful voice?
I won't have a right answer for that, but I'll try. Firstly, working with legendary composers, and I've worked with many. So many of them have had a phenomenal influence on my understanding of music. I'm enamored by many of them. Meaning I have even had the chance to work with the legendary Lakshmikant Pyarelal-ji's Pyarelal uncle. I've recorded with him. So I got a glimpse of how these legends would have worked with, you know, Lata ji and Asha ji, and what was their style of working, I got a little first-hand experience as well, and it was incredible. The knowledge, the way they guide how आपको गाना कैसे है, and then it translates and makes a song so much bigger than what I would have originally thought or interpreted. Like that, Rahman sir has been a big influence. With him recording, usually initial days, he would only record in the night. Probably you're waiting the whole day, like I've taken the flight from Mumbai.
3 a.m., 4 a.m.
Yeah, everything starts post 2 a.m. in the morning. By then, there is no noise outside in the world. Panchatan studio, that vibe, beautiful. He would just start a candle, light a candle, and get into his creative mode. And one of those experiences was probably Aro Malay from, VT, Vinita Andi Varuvaya. Oh, that was one of the most divine. I had tears, like I did not know where time went and I didn't want to stop it. And he has so many ideas. He lets you flow through a process. He was playing with me. I was just jamming. That didn't have a structure. That song didn't have a structure. It was just me doing alaps. And Barsore was also that experience where the song, how it was made to finally how it came out was so different. So he is a very intuitive, impulsive, collaborative composer who figures out in a short time what the capability and potential of a singer or any musician is and takes the best out of that person. So I've seen these things. Raja sir, my God, I mean the list is endless. And Sanjay Leela Bhansali ji as a composer as well, not just as a director. His insight about what a song should be, how the song should be sung, and why it should be sung like this is so deep that more you work with him, you more grow. In one day, you grow 10 years in knowledge, and I mean, you cannot do enough crash courses or workshops or master classes or do Berkeley classes to know and learn these things. So I'm very fortunate to have worked with these legends and maestros. What was the next question?
The other question was about how do you maintain your voice?
My voice, I don't maintain my voice. I just have, I like to be happy. I think happiness is something very important. And many of you may have always seen me eating charts. There are days when I have demanded I want to have a pani puri before going on the stage. तो वो जो है ना कि खट्टा नहीं खाती होगी, बर्फ नहीं पीती होगी, ये सब मेरे केस में लागू ही नहीं होता है. I feel if your heart is happy, your mind is pure and it's at peace, you do your best, whether it's vocals, singing, or whatever you do. I try to be happy.
I think, Divya...
Last question.
Well, last question? Okay.
Hi, your voice is mesmerizing.
Thank you, ma'am.
And I have a question. In Tamil, is there a song which somebody else has sung and you felt, oh, I could have done this?
No. No. It's neither Tamil nor Hindi nor any language. If I have loved a song, there is a reason why I did. Because that song sounded beautiful in that voice. I mean, it wouldn't have taken that shape of beauty without that voice and the singer's thoughts. So it has never been like that, but I've appreciated many songs. Like, I'm a fan of so many songs. Like, I cannot pinpoint. I'm so sorry. I don't have a right answer for this. I am a genuine music lover, and I love my co-artists, my seniors, the new ones, so many of them. I genuinely love the way they have rendered each song. So, I don't know. Many of Chitrama's songs I love. Huh? क्या गाए? कहना ही क्या ये नैनिक अनजान से जो मिले चलने
And the most appropriate way to finish this conversation, because हम क्या कह सकते हैं इसके बाद? कहना ही क्या है? So on behalf of Ficci Flow, you are going to thank us for this conversation and the mesmerizing, amazing, absolutely extraordinary Shreya Ghoshal. Sorry, I think.
Thank you so much. And thank you, Anil ji and Shreya ji, for this amazing, melodious and insightful session. We love your voice, but it's amazing to know you beyond that and deeper. Thank you so much. I invite Ms. Divya Abhishek to present a token of our gratitude to Ms. Shreya Ghoshal. And we'd like to thank Mr. Anil Srinivasan for this very unique way of introducing Shreya to us. I now invite our Senior Vice Chairperson Nirti Mehta to deliver the vote of thanks.
Good evening, everyone. What a spectacular evening it has been. An absolute treat to our senses, filled with music, melody, and a meaningful conversation. On behalf of Ficci Ladies Organization, it's my absolute privilege to extend a heartfelt thank you to all. First and foremost, our deepest gratitude to the Nightingale, Shreya Ghoshal, and the incredibly talented Anil Srinivasan. Their conversation was not just insightful, but deeply inspiring, reminding us of the magic of music bringing into our lives. Thank you both for sharing our time and talent and wisdom with us. A special thank you to our past chairs, their unwavering support and guidance continue to strengthen our organization. Your contributions are the foundation everything that the chapter has today. Our chair, Divya, along with Radhika, Sandhya and Amulya, thank you for curating and orchestrating such a seamless and unforgettable evening. A big thank you to our MCs, Ruchita and Sushma, for the energy and enthusiasm kept the event flowing beautifully. Behind every successful event is a team of dedicated volunteers, and today was no exception. Thank you all for your commitment and hard work behind the scenes to ensure everything runs smoothly. And of course, without the sponsors, Pratibhaman University, Silver sponsors, event partners, Tirumala Jewelry, Una Parekh for our gifting partners, Mentorship, Shraddha Ola Results in Sadev, our non-sponsors, KCP Group, Kumaran Systems, Alex, Tata Mutual Fund, Ashini Jewelry, Avira, Go-Colors, Smart, 361 Gwen, Tata Mutual Fund, Guided for and ITC for the seamless arrangements, and finally, thank you audience for being here tonight.
நான் பாத்துறேன். இப்ப நீங்க உட்காருங்கப்பா கொஞ்சம். போட்டோகிராஃபர் கொஞ்சம் பின்னாடி நான் பண்ணது போட்டோகிராஃபர் ஆடியோலாம் வருது அந்த மைக்கை சேர்த்து வாங்கி side. அங்கே நிக்க வச்சுக்கோ மேம்
Request the volunteers to come on stage. Volunteers, please come quickly. Come. Isha, Preeti, quickly can you go? Quickly, Jyoti, Upasna, Gayatri, come. Thank you so much. Latifa, Puthiya. Guys, quickly.
நான் செட் பண்றேன் சாரை கொஞ்சம் முன்னாடி எடுத்து வந்துடலாம் இன்னும் ஃப்ரெண்டா வேணும் ஏன்னா சில கேப்லாம் ஸ்டார்ட் ஆகியா ஒரு சேர் மட்டும் மூணு பேர் இது அவையில போடுவா இல்ல மூணு பேர் உட்காராங்க ஒட்டி போடணும் சாரோட போட்டோ செக் ஆடியோ வந்து சரியா பேச முடியுமா என்னப்பா 2 பேர் இருக்காங்கடா, 3 பேர் ஆமாடா, 3 பேர் இருக்காங்க. ஆமாம் இவர் ஓகேவா? நான் வேணா இதே இருக்கட்டும்டா. இல்லைன்னா அவங்க குள்ளமாயிடுவாங்க. இல்லை இதை எடுத்துட்டா அது ரொம்ப சில்லமாக இருக்குண்டா. ரொம்ப உள்ள இல்லை இல்லை வேணாம், ரொம்ப உள்ள இதுல இருக்கு அப்படியே விடுங்க. அப்பதான் கொஞ்சம் ஹைட்டா இருக்கும்.
ரெடியா எல்லாரும் கூப்பிட்டா?
எங்க சொல்றாங்க?
Who's speaking? Ruchita, please bring Shreya. Can you please bring Shreya to the hall? Yeah. Yeah.
கொஞ்சம் போயிடலாம்.